Hey, what's going on? John Solomon's here. So I got a question about lifting weights in a fasted state. I thought I'd answer this since I am a practitioner of the practice of lifting in a fasted state. This is from Semajan. Actually, I think so. I think it's Turkish. And he says, my question, do you recommend lifting weights in a fasted state? Do you lift weights in a fasted state when you do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day? Do you lift weights before your meal? I would like to do so. Would I lose muscle if I've lifted weights in a fasted state? Is there a point at which it becomes a bad idea to fast or lift weights when fasting? And he says, additionally, his info, I measured my blood glucose level. It was 76 after fasting for 36 hours. Okay. So, a couple things here. So, I'm going to go to the old school of self-experimentation to answer this question, which is probably the best thing that you could possibly do. If you want to find the answer to this question, go and try it out and see what works. So for me personally, okay, I have found that there's not much of a difference. I have basically lifted weights after fasting for over, let's see, it'd be 72 hours, right? Basically, yeah, about 72 hours, maybe like 70 hours. And I've actually set PRs at that time, so I didn't have any kind of weakness at all. My personal theory on this is that, we are still cavemen, even though we wear suits and pretend like we have like important business in this world. At the heart of things, genetically, we're still cavemen, right? We're still fucking hunters and gatherers and more of the hunter side of it, okay? And so if you think about it, if you're Mr. Caveman hunting fucking animals, you don't have a refrigerator, you're only eating once every 3 days or so, like that, you're probably going to be stronger, faster, and more focused when you haven't eaten for 3 days, not more lethargic and lazy and too tired to fucking go to the gym. So that's what makes sense to me, okay? Again, no scientific proof of this, but anyone that's trying to pretend like they have scientific proof of something that happened tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of years ago is just blowing smoke up your ass, because who the fuck knows what happened then, whatever. So I'm not going to get into that. But here's the thing. I have tested this myself. So like I said, I've gone 70-hour fast. When I'm doing 1 meal a day, I typically lift before I eat. That's better. It's actually better to do that because you're going to make your muscles more insulin sensitive. When you go in to the hospital, okay, and they're checking you like for cancer or something, I can't remember where I saw this, they give you like a glucose solution and they tell you not to fucking move, okay? And the reason why they tell you not to fucking move is because if you use those muscles, it will cause the glucose that they have, this like, dyed glucose or whatever it is, to go into those muscles. They want to see what's taking up the glucose, and that's how they would like find cancer. I might be making this shit up, but I remember seeing this. Maybe it was a dream, but I swear I saw this somewhere on some television program or something. But anyway, the point is that you increase the insulin sensitivity selectively, right? We call this nutrient partitioning. This is a fucking fancy word for it. You increase that when you use those muscles. So that's why I do full body workouts, and I do full body workouts before I eat, okay, when I'm fasting. Now, there's some things I've played around with, okay? I've played around with every single fucking protocol, all right? And I have some thoughts and ideas on, it's still somewhat experimental, but I've tried completely fasting, having nothing, okay? And then eating my meal after the workout. I have tried just having a protein shake. I've tried having a protein glucose dextrose shake, okay? Maltodextrin dextrose shake during the workout and hitting a high number of, of calories. I've tried just amino acids, okay? And what I'm sort of finding is that as far as gaining muscle, right? I felt like when I was, and it could just be from more calories, but I felt like as far as like gaining the most muscle, I was able to gain the most muscle when I was taking the dextrose protein shakes during the workout, okay, after fasting. You can check out my video on nutrient partitioning. I think it's called nutrient timing. I did a book review on that, and that's where I got that idea, and I followed the protocol in there, and I felt like I gained the most strength in doing that. Now, with that said, the place where I felt like I gained the second most amount of strength was just taking amino acids before the workout, like a pre-workout that had amino acids. Anyway, so that's that. But I have found that it doesn't make that much of a difference. When I did the complete fasting, and didn't take anything that seemed to be just as fine as well. There's some studies I've read that, you know, as far as fat burning and whatnot. So if you're trying, it depends on your goal. So this is what I would say to summarize this. If you're like, I wouldn't worry. Like, you can definitely fast and lift fasted, and you're not going to break down a lot more extra muscle. It's not going to be a problem. Okay, the whole point of lifting is to break down muscle anyway. But I would say if you are trying to gain muscle, if you're like, okay, I just want to gain muscle, that's my priority. I don't care if I gain a little bit of weight. Like, my key priority is to gain muscle. Then I would say if you're doing some kind of fasting protocol, then go ahead and take the dextrose solution with the protein during the workout. Just sip on that, right, and then eat your meal after, so you're getting that constantly while you're working out. Okay, if your primary focus is to lose fat, is to get shredded as possible, then I would say that either just completely fast or take the amino acids. And in fact, I would probably just take the amino acids, because that's kind of the safe route. You're definitely not going to be getting many calories. There's some calories in amino acids. You know, I know Jerry and Bios3TV is like fucking crazy about amino acids, but whatever. What can I say about that? It's like 10 calories, like 20 calories. It's not going to fuck you up. Not going to make you fat. I'm sorry. All right. So I would do that. That's like a safe route. Otherwise, you could just fast. So, but I wouldn't worry about this at all. You're not going to lose gains. Like, this whole time I've been playing with these protocols, have you seen me lose gains? Like, I have not lost gains. Like, fuck. It's not happening. And this is with me running 40, 50 miles a week and doing all kinds of extreme shit. So, you know, if I'm not losing gains, you're not going to be losing gains from this. So, all right, I hope that answers your question. If you have another question for me, leave a comment. Make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos. And check out this playlist on fitness and diet shit. All right, I'll talk to you next time. Take care.